Welcome to Techno Silent. So kindly like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So in this session, we are going to discuss about real-time simulation of vehicular ad hoc networks using NS3 and SMO. In vehicular ad hoc network environment, so we have a different protocols. So AODV, DSR, DSTV, OLSR. So like that we have a different number of protocols available in your vehicular ad hoc networks. So how we are going to simulate that protocols with the help of NS3 and SMO in real time. Okay. So in vehicular ad hoc networks we are using the concept called WAVE. So that is wireless access for vehicular environment. Okay, so this is the concept we are using in your vehicular ad hoc networks. Okay, so first we need some requirements. So what are the requirements to simulate vehicular ad hoc networks in using NS3 as well as SMO means? So we need a Linux based system. So I am using Ubuntu 16.04 LTS. NS3 version I am using NS 3.29. Then SMO version I am using Eclipse SMO version 1.5. Then OpenStreetMap, that is OSM Web Wizard I am using. So with the help of OSM Web Wizard, so we are going to simulate in real time. Okay, so these are our basic requirements. We want to simulate SMO. Okay, so first what we want to do means, so first we want to open OSM Web Wizard. Already I installed SMO version in my system. So if you want installation of SMO, so I will present in separate video. Okay, so the SMO folder available in my home folder. So there is SMO. These are SMO folder. So first you go to SMO. So first open the terminal. So by pressing Ctrl Alt T. So just zoom it. So first go to SMO folder, CD, SMO, so ls, so we have a tools folder, so you want to go to tools, so CD, tools, then ls. So first we want to open OSM Web Wizard .py. So it is a Python, so that's why it is .py. So this file we want to open. So for that purpose, so we have a first step 1, OSM, open OSM Web Wizard. So that is Python OSM Web Wizard. Okay, so type Python OSM Web Wizard.py. So click enter. So if you are giving enter means, so the browser will be opened automatically. The browser window will be open. So it shows map of all the places. Okay, for example I want to use my current, this is a base default location, it is Berlin. So I want to use current location means you have to click use current location. So I click allow. you can use your current locations. Okay, so I want to use some particular location, means for example I want to use a particular location in Tamil Nadu, so I want to use Erode. So this is the map for Erode. So Erode Nasinur Road. So depends on your net connection, it will be displayed. So it is a Bruff Road, so Erode Nasinur Road, then Mettur Road. So these are best end area. Okay, so like that you have to choose your real-time traffic. Okay, so you can reset into 100. So now you are getting clear map. Erode Trust Hospital, Abhishek Medical Center, District Hospital Erode. So like that. Okay, so first you have to select the area. So by clicking select area button, so this is your default area. So I am going to select some simple locations. So because I am using some simple systems, if you are using some good system, means you can use large area. Okay, so that computation time will be taken, it will be high. Okay, so I can choose according to your wish. Then next simulation time, it is 3600 seconds, around it is 1 hour. So for a for a demonstration purpose, so I am going to use for just 300 seconds only. Then I am going to select, it is a left hand traffic. In India we are using left hand traffic. So if it is America, we are using US, we are using right hand traffic. Okay, so here we are using left hand traffic. So I am going to take this left hand traffic. Then next, so this is the basic settings. Next I am going to choose what are the vehicles I want to run in the simulations. So first one is car. It is a through traffic factor. This is our count. I am going to change. It is 12. I am going to change it as 5. Then trucks I am going to use here. It is 8. I am going to change same as it is 5. Then bus I am going to use 4. Then motorcycle I am going to use 4. Okay, and also I am going to use some pedestrians. So 10 pedestrians. Okay, so like that way you can choose your vehicles: car, trucks, bus, motorcycle, bicycle, pedestrians. If you want to use bicycle, you can enable. Okay, so I am like that, you can choose. So now you are going to generate the scenario. So if you are generating scenario, that terminal window, so we have a, so like that we code will be executed. So this is a map for your selected area. Okay. So now what we want to do means I am going to fix the delay. So this is your small GUI window. Okay, so it automatically pops up. So I am going to fix delay as 300. Next, I am going to run this simulation. So just click this button. So now you can see the vehicle movements. Okay, this is your car, bus, truck, some pedestrians, car, bus, then truck. Okay, so like that you can see different vehicles movement in the real-time map. Okay, so just close the window. Then you can get some information also. So by clicking this you can get what are the parameters, network parameters, what are the loaded vehicles, 266, departed vehicles, running vehicles, arrived vehicles. So like that, so you can get huge information about your real-time simulation network. The end time it will not be available, so because we are not entered the simulations. Okay, so like that you can get a more number of ideas in the simulations. Okay, so just close this window. So you can close this also. So this is your first step. So by using that OSM web wizard, so we are generated some real-time traffics. So real-time traffics. Okay. So you open the terminal. By pressing Ctrl C, you can return. You can go to your original place. The next LS. So if you are using LS, so we can see one data file. So 2020 5/4/18:32 2 seconds. So this is the date. So this is the timing. So we are generated that file. So we want to use that file. Okay. So first you go to CD 2000, then LS. So here we have a different XML files, pedestrian, passengers, then motorcycle, bus, then truck. So what are the things we are using? So all the things we have some XML files. Okay. So I want to use this file, OSM.sumo config file. Okay. So this is our second step of your simulation. Second step, process and find the OSM smo config and generate the trace file. Okay, so we want to generate a trace file means, so first you type this so smo minus c OSM dot smo config minus fcd so minus fcd output so I am going to name it as VANET trace.xml. Okay, I want to generate that file by using this smo config. Okay, so give enter. So now that VANET trace.xml file will be generated. Okay, so these are registrar router. Then what are the route length, what is speed, duration, waiting time, time loss, depart delay, routing length, like that we have a different parameters you can get. Okay, so in this way you can get a VANET trace.xml file. So what is our next step? So we want to export and we want to generate a VANET mobility.tcl file. So first you go to then smo.tools. So I am in smo.tools. The next ls. I want first time I am using OSM web wizard. So this time I am going to export that data. So for that purpose I am using trace exporter.py. Okay, so how we are using means, so this is a command. I want to use this command. Okay, so python trace exporter.py minus I. Then what is the file I want to use? 2020. So that file available in my tools folder. Then next in tools folder I have VANET trace.xml. So I am going to use that file. So VANET trace.xml --ns2 mobility output equal to 2020 so I am going to use, so that is a trace file. I am going to convert the trace file into TCL file, XML file into TCL file. So that is VANET mobility. So I want to convert that mobility file, convert into mobility file. So mobility.tcl. Okay, so just give enter. So there is no error. So now that file will be generated in, so it will be generated in this folder. Okay, so you can go cd then ls. So this is the file we are generated, VANET mobility.tcl, so as well as VANET trace.xml. So first you open that mobility.tcl file. So gedit So VANET mobility.tci. So this is a file we are generating. So what we want to do means, so we want to find number of nodes. So this is a node number 1, set z equal to 0, z underscore 0. Okay. So in that, so how many nodes will be generated? We want to find that node. Then we want to use that node, number of nodes in your simulation. Okay. So for that purpose, I want to copy this. Then Control F. Then go to last. You are having node number 190, like that we have. You can give node number. So what is the maximum node we have? We want to find out. 190, 91 also available. 200 also available. 250 also available. 300 not available. So in this way you can search. 270 also not available. So otherwise, so it is a 260 available. 265, 67, 66, 65. So this is the maximum node. This is the last node. I am generated 265. So why we are searching like that means, so if you are not searching like that, so you can go to last. So how many lines available? 41,882. So I have to search for all the lines. So for that purpose, simple way you can search. Okay. So now we are having 260 or 260. So I forget. So once again it is 260, 261, 261. Sorry, 265. 6. So 6. So this is the last node generated, 265. Okay. So now you are getting total number of nodes, it is 265. Okay. Then close this VANET mobility. So these are third step. So mobility, we are generated mobility.tcl. Then we found total number of nodes. Then next we are going to configure your programs. So what are the things need? You have to configure. So first VANET, first you go to NS all-in-one, then NS 3.29, that SRC, then click Wave, then examples. So here we have VANET routing compare. So this is our program. So we are going to use. So just copy that program, paste it in your Scratch folder. So open that program. So total number of lines in this program is, it is 2455. Okay. So I'm going to explain some basic things only. Okay. So you can refer these other things. So it will be very useful for research. Okay. So what are the things we need means, so I want to use flow monitor. Okay. Then I want to use net animations. So I want to add netanim files. So these are header file for netanim. The next, this is a header file section. I added netanim header files. The next so these are the basic things you can go through, means you can easily learn. So because all the places they are having commands, so you can use this command, then you can learn easily. So what are the things I want to explain means, this is the total time of simulation. So it is default time, it is 300. Okay, that port number we are communicating with 9. Then so this is the round trip time 5. Then we have 4 protocols. So different protocol. Case 1 we are using OLSR, then case 2 we are using AODV, case 3 we are using DSTV, then case 4 we are using DSR. Okay, the next so this is the basic thing. So what are the files we want to generate? So one CSV file, then another one CSV file, then number of syncs it is 10. Protocol, what type we have 4 protocols we are using in this simulation. Then transmission power it is 20 decibels. Then default protocol it is AODV, that number is 2. Then loss model it is 3, propagation loss model. So propagation loss model 3 means we are using default model. So 3 means it is 2-ray ground propagation loss model, it is a default model. 1 means it is free propagation loss model, and 2 means ITU, then 3 means 2-ray, then 4 means log distance propagation. You can change so number of propagation models available in your VANET, you can change it as per your wish. Okay, so this is the basic model. Then fading 0. Then next one is what is the physical mode we are using. So like that we have a number of informations, so you can change these things also. Okay, so as per your requirements. So this is called as basic safety message, that is called as BSM. So here we want to add some performance analysis code. I want to use net animation. So for that purpose I am using animation interface dot anim vanet anim.xml. So after your simulation, before your simulation starts. Okay, so this is our simulation. So before that you have to add net animation file generations. The next so I want to use performance calculations. So network performance. So what are the performance we are going to calculate means send packets, receive packets, lost packet, packet loss ratio, packet delivery ratio, throughput, end-to-end delay, jitter, and number of flow IDs. So we are going to use these are the things. So just copy this code. So I will give this code in descriptions, you can get it. Okay, so you can copy this code, then paste it. After your simulation run. Okay, this is your simulation run functions. So copy and paste it after your simulation run functions. The next, add flow monitor files. So this is our netanim file. So we want to add some flow monitor file. So this is our flow monitor file I want to use. Okay, so before your simulation run, so we are added two files. One is netanim file, then another one is flow monitor file. Then after simulation starts, we are added these codes for calculating the different parameters of your network. Okay, so these are the three things we are added. The next what we want to do means, so we want to configure our scenarios. Okay, the next, go to scenario sections. So here this is a scenario 1. So scenario 1, so it is not for your real-time simulation, so it is for your basic simulations. You can use for basic simulation, you can run the program. So based on your nodes, you can change the number of nodes, then by default it is 40. Okay, so like that. So that scenario 2 will be we are using for real-time simulation. So we are going to convert that scenario. So we are going to change that scenario 2. So how we are changing means, we are taking realistic vehicular trace in, so which place we are taking, it is Erode. Then total number of vehicles we found, it is 265. The next, what is the trace file we are using? It is mobility VANET mobility.tcl file we are using. So where it is available? So it is available in SMO tools 2020. So this is the mobility.tcl file. Where is VANET? This is the mobility.tcl file. So you copy this locations. Then add file name. File name it is VANET mobility.tcl. Okay. Then next, you have to create some log files. So it is a basic file. You can use vanet.log. Okay. Total number of nodes is 265. So I am going to change 265. Total number of total simulation time, it is 300. It is somewhat too large. So I am going to use just 150 seconds only. So because total number of nodes 265, 150 also it will take long time. So for that purpose, for demonstration purpose, I am going to change. So if you want to use, you can use more. So these are VANET. You can change VANET.csv, then VANET2.csv. So like that you have to configure your scenario 2. So this is our 6th step. So that's all for configuring all the things in your program files. So next, we want to run the program. So how we are going to run? So already you know ./waf run. So where it is available, then you are going to give which protocol we are using. By default it is, if you are not giving this line means it will take a AODV protocol. If you are giving one means it will take OLSR. Okay, so we are going to simulate scenario 2. So because real-time simulation we are configured in scenario 2 only. So for that purpose we are going to enable that scenario 2 options. Okay, so just open the terminal. Clear. So just go to cd ns ./waf -run. So open double quote scratch. So vanet.cc. So delete that extensions. Then first we are going to run scenario with by default protocol AODV. We are run scenario 2 equal to 2. Okay, so just give enter. So now the program is compiling. So built successfully. So now we are getting the output. So by default it is AODV. Okay. So depends on your machine speed, you can get the output. So now it is 2 seconds, 2.07, 2.31. So like that I am getting some slow response in my system. Even I am using i5 and 8 GB RAM. So I think it will take some more time. So I will pause this video for a few minutes. So after getting output, so I will come back. The time taken for simulation is around half an hour. Okay. So from that we are getting the output. So these are the basic outputs. So what are the, how much sending packets, received packets, lost ratio, then packet delivery ratio, throughput, end-to-end delay, jitter for AODV protocols. Okay. So if we are enabling different protocols means you can get we are using 4 protocols. So if we are enabling 4 protocols means, so we are getting 4 different results. You can compare the result by using different graphs. Okay. So these are the basic safety messages. Then these are good put for AODV protocol. So these are MAC physical layer overhead for your AODV. Okay. So like that you can use it for OLSR, DSTV, DSR. Okay. You can compare your result, then publish the good paper. Okay. So these are code this is the code we are using in my VANET routing protocols. Okay. So next, what are the files we are generated means, so you go to home, NS all in one, so NS 3.29. So because we are working in NS 3.29 folder, so here we have different files. So these are Flowmon file. So by using this Flowman file only we are generated that different outputs. Okay, then this is a routing table. So now it is I think empty. So if you are enabling that routing table means, so you can get the output. The next one is this is our log file. So we are generated. So position x, y, z, then velocity. Okay. The next, so this is our VANET CSV2 file. So in that file, so you can get more informations. So simulation seconds, what is the received rate of packet, packets received, number of sinks, routing protocol, transmission power, then wave packet sent, wave packet received. So like that you can get more information about your VANET routing protocols. Okay. The next one is this is your animation file. So I will explain this file. Then next one is this is your routing compare to file. So in that file you can get BSM message. Okay. Then average routing good put. So average routing, then good puts in kbps and MAC overhead. So these are the things you can get it from the file. The next one is this is our mobility file. Okay. The next one, so that's all. So I want to explain these two files with the help of NetAnim 1 and 2, Flowman as well as VANET anim. Okay. So clear, CD, clear. So go to CD NS all in one, then NetAnim. I installed NetAnim in my system. So if you want to install NetAnim, so I will present some, I will give some video in my YouTube channel, so you can go through. Okay. So /NetAnim. So this is a NetAnim graphical window. So just open XML trace file. So this is our VANET.animation file. Okay. So you can get, you can maximize the node size, then zoom, okay. So just run the simulation. So this is for slow simulations. I want to run it as fast simulation. So now you can check the node movement. So here so like that you got to check your node movements in the various places. Okay. Then next, stop that simulations. So I want to use a Flowman file. So first go to statistics, then click flow monitor, then open Flowman file. So these are Flowman file. Where is your Flowman? So this is our Flowman file. I cannot change the name, so because it is available. So now you are getting different flow ID level. You can get all the informations. Transmission packet, received packet, like that we have lot of information. We are getting each and every flow ID. So total number of flow IDs we have, it is 543. Okay, so each and every flow ID you can check. So by using this Flowman file. Okay, so I think you are getting some information about real-time simulation of your VANET routing protocols. Okay, so I think it is too long. So if you are seeing this video, you can get if you are watching this full video, you can get more informations about VANET routing protocols. Okay, so thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience. So kindly subscribe my YouTube channel Techno Silent. So and also visit my website, free online course website with certifications also provided. So visit freeonlinecourses4you.blogspot.com. Okay, thank you for your patience and thank you once again.